Okay, today I'm going to show you how I make what I call a half double crochet granny square. I'm still working on my 2015 North Carolina State Fair project, so it's really now my 2016 North Carolina State Fair project. And one of the things that made it take kind of a long time, and the reason it's not done, is that I've been designing it as I go, which is a lot of fun but not terribly efficient. So anyway, one thing I needed was a square of a certain size, and so I tried making a 4-round granny square, and it was too big. So then I thought, okay, well, I'll backtrack and I will try a 3-round granny square, and it was too small. So I kind of sat around thinking about that for a couple days, not happy with either one, and then I thought I'll try something different. And what I came up with is this square right in the middle, and I call it my half double granny square. And I make it by working at half double crochet stitches for the odd number rounds and double crochet stitches for the even number rounds. And I did it that way because I wanted it to end on a even number round, and I wanted to be working with double crochet stitches there. And so I got the piece that fit. So how did I make it? Well, I used worsted weight yarn, and here I've got some light raspberry by Red Heart Super Saver, and I've got my crochet tension regulator that I put on the finger that will be guiding the yarn, and I have a 4mm hook. And I have included some removable stitch markers here because when you first start making granny squares with the half double rounds, they're very crowded at the corners, particularly since for this one I'm using a chain 1 at the corner, so it can just get kind of tight there. So I'm going to start with a slip knot, put the loop on my hook, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go into the very back of the stitch under that back ridge loop, grab the yarn, make a slip stitch. Voila, I have my ring. And now I'm going to work into the ring. Now, right now, you can, if you wish, for the half double, you can just chain 2 and use that as your first double crochet. Or, this is my personal favorite way of making my faux initial stitch. I do a chain 1, and you see this is what the chain looks like. And then I turn it over, and I insert my hook into that back ridge, yarn over, and I complete a single crochet. And then that gives me a faux first half double crochet that has the 2 loops on the top, which makes it easier later. So then I do the yarn over, and I'm going to do 2 more half double crochets here. 1, 2, and now I'm going to chain 1. And then I'm going to do another, the first of 3 half doubles. And I'm going to stop for a moment and mark this chain 1 space because it's really fairly narrow, and until you get used to seeing it, it can be kind of hard to see it. I'm going to do 2 more half double crochets. So that's the 5th one. Okay, so we've finished 2 of the 3 half double shells. Chain 1 there. Now we're going to do the first half double of the 3rd set of 3 half double crochets, and I'm going to go back and mark that chain 1 so I can see it easily. And then I'm going to work 2 more half double crochets, and I'll have a total of 9. And now I'm ready to do my chain 1 again. There's the first half double stitch of my last set of half double stitches for the first round. Very noisy here in my neighborhood today. People blowing leaves, planes landing. Just a regular fall day. And yarn over and 2 more half doubles. So there's 1, 2. Now I'm going to continue to work in the same color. So I handle that by inserting my hook under the 2 loops of that first fake half double, and then I pull yarn to the front. Now I'm going to do yarn over and just go through one of the loops on the hook, Now yarn over and 2. So that's my joining stitch. And you can see there's this larger hole in the top, and then right below that is a very tightly fitting hole. You can see it there. This is where I'm going to want to work. So I'm going to do a yarn over, and now I'm just going to work a regular double crochet stitch. No, I'm not. I'm going to take that out. So first thing I need to do now that I've joined it is do a chain 1. And here's the front of that chain, and I'm going to go through the back, insert through the back ridge stitch, complete a single crochet. There's my fake stitch. Now I'm going to yarn over and work 2 half double crochets into that space. And now I'm going to go over to here where I have my marker, and I'm going to work 3 half doubles. Actually, I'm going to work 1. But for the corner, I'm going to work 3 half double crochet stitches, a chain 1, and 3 more. So that's my second. 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to work now again into the next corner. Yarn over, get our first half double done. Take out the stitch marker. We're going to work 2 more double crochet stitches. There's 1, 2. Oh goodness, now we have a plane flying over, a diesel truck, and the leaf blower. That's just awesome. Chain 1, and then 3 more double crochet stitches. Now I'm going to remove this, and we're going to do our last full corner. We're going to work 3 double crochet stitches, a chain 1, and then 3 more double crochet stitches. So that's our second double crochet stitch, our third. Here's the chain 1, 3 more half double crochet stitches. Whoops. And then we're going to deal with the last one. So now what we've done is we've got half of the corner done for our first double crochet. So we're going to go yarn over, and then we're going to double crochet into that same space where we had been working. We're going to work 3 double crochet stitches. And now we're going to insert the hook under those 2 loops of our first double crochet, yarn over, bring it to the front, yarn over, go through 1 loop on the hook, yarn over, go through 2 loops on the hook. And we're going to start the way we did before. The round, we're going to chain 1, work our single crochet into that back ridge, and now we're going to do 2 half double crochets. So now we have our first half corner done. And here, no chain or anything, we're just going to go in between the 2 3 double shells. Whoops. And we want to work a half double crochet, but I wasn't thinking because this is third round, so it's a half double round. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3 half doubles in that space between. Now we're going to do 3 half double crochets and a chain 1 into the chain 1 corner. And again, we're going to do 3 half doubles into the space between the 2 double crochet groupings. And now we're back to another corner, so 3 half doubles, 1, 2, 3, and a chain, and then 3 more half doubles. And so you can see we're making progress here. It's looking more squarish. So now we're going to do 3 half double crochets in this, in between the 2 3 double crochet shells of the previous round. And now we're going to move on over to this corner and do another 3 half double, chain 1 3 half double corner. One thing I've learned doing all of these granny squares is that the possibilities really are endless. You can make things that fit together the way you like them to fit together if stuff like that bothers you, which it does me. So we have our last 3 half double shell going in between the 2 half double shells of the previous round. And now we're back to our starting corner. So we work 3 half double crochet stitches. Then we're going to insert our hook under both loops, yarn over, pull it through to the front, yarn over, go through 1 loop on the hook, then yarn over just and through both, just as if we were making a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, go through the back ridge stitch of that chain and make a single crochet. And now we're going to work 2 half double crochet stitches into this corner, but we're going to go down here, not the top loop, but the one where you kind of have to squeeze things in just below it. And then between these three half double shells, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So we do that once, and then we have another set of half double crochet shells from the previous round, and we work 3 double crochets. And then we work our corner, chain 1 with 3 double crochets. A chain 1 and 3 more double crochets. And now we're going to do just as we did before with 3 double crochet shells. We're working 2 of those on each side of our square. And then into our corner, again we work 3 double crochets, chain 1, and a 3 double crochet. I kind of got started making these chain 1 granny squares because of a crochet book I have, and there's I think it's called America's Crochet Book, and it's written by somebody named Gertrude, and she has very, very particular ideas about how things should be done, and I thought she was wound a little tight, and she probably is, but it's a really truly awesome granny square for when you want things to fit or be firm. Like, it's very good for bags and baskets and stuff like that. So we're to our penultimate corner here, and we're going to work 3 double crochets and a chain 1 and 3 double crochets. But anyway, she's wrapped a little tight, but I thought, you know, I'll give her granny square a try. You know, maybe it isn't as awful as I think it is. And like, I fell in love with this granny square. I don't know why. I just keep making them 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds. I don't know why, but I just keep making this granny square. That happens to me a lot. I think, oh, I would never do that. Then I do it. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I haven't been doing this my whole life. So yeah, I know that when I say I'm never going to do something, I really need to be careful, because I'm probably going to end up being like the advocate board or something like that. So now I work 3 double crochets into my last corner, and now this time I chain 1 and I go under the 2 loops, yarn over, and fasten off. And I like to go under 2 loops. There's like a tidier, sort of more magical way that you can do it, but I don't think it holds as well. And since I'm always making things like that get use both front and back, say a purse, which gets a lot of heavy use, or a blanket, I really want that extra hold. So anyway, here's the front. I need to pull that so that it closes a little bit better. Don't have the ends woven in or anything. But this is what a half double granny square looks like.